Hey guys, Figure Therapy here today, and today we're going to be talking about this big brown box. So, basically, this is the Megahouse 1/7, I believe, but we'll find out in a second. Lucrea from Persona 5 Royal. So, the box itself is really large, being that it takes up so much room on my desk. And, yeah, so for those of you who don't know, most of the time Megahouse figures will come in this brown kind of shipper box. Now, of course, they don't really ship it in this box. It's just kind of like a protective thing. So, yeah, and then there's identification, and then the number for like their line, and then barcode. But yeah, just for those of you who don't know. So, let me just take it off really quick. Alright, so here it is. Like I said earlier, the box is super huge. Even though the figure, like, there's a solid, at least, like, probably like half an inch on each side. Honestly, I could probably pull out my ruler and just check it really quick. Oh, there's at least 2 inches of air inside there. So, a little bit unnecessary, but considering even the base itself is kind of small. But it is still a nice box. You know, there she is right there. Miss Kasumi. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, there's the region sticker, so this is an American copy. And the bottom of the box just has another picture of her. Now, I will admit that I have not finished Persona 5 Royal yet, so I don't really know her significance as of this moment. I'm still on the castle where you meet Makoto. I'm kind of forgetting. It's forgetting me right now. Or but I know it's the pig money guy. But yeah, that's the one I'm on right now. I just finished Madarame, so yeah, he's not important. The pig money guy. But that is one of the best like soundtracks, which is Price. Price was a really good one for the soundtrack, and the new Royal soundtrack is actually really cool too. So definitely recommend you guys give that a listen. But kind of just pulling this all out here. We'll take a look at the figure in a second. I will go ahead and show you the inside of the box, because sometimes you might find something interesting in there. Most of the time, there's a cool pattern. This one has kind of like a shiny pattern with like this kind of glass window effect towards the top, and then towards the bottom it just fades into this solid red. So there's that. Oh, there's the instructions. That's kind of whatever. Yeah. What's also cool is sometimes Megahouse figures will come with a postcard. So for those of you who don't know, the Gundam ones actually do come with this illustration card, and those are limited for I believe like Megahouse first runs or something. But as far as I know, I've never bought like I don't think they've ever done second runs, to be honest. So I think that's just in general they're limited. But yeah, so get some ASMR here. Pa! Okay, there we go. So, basically, here's the base. What's really cool about this base off the top of my head is that it is based off of her persona, which is Cinderellarion. She pronounces it kind of funny. I think in the game she pronounces Cinderellarion, but it's Cinderella, so it's kind of like the glass slipper, and it says Violet on it. Yeah, it's weird because I don't know why it's called Lucrea, but you know her name like kind of changes, like her code name, so I'm like a little bit confused most of the time, but of course I haven't finished the game, so I don't know what the significance of the Lucrea part is. They are just standard plastic pegs, 2 clear plastic pegs, which are a little sketchy. I prefer to like the metal ones, just because clear plastic is not fun to mess with if it breaks. But there's that. And then her other accessories in here are the mask that she has. It's an alternate hair. This one's pretty neat. I do like the design of her mask. It's something that's like big, and then it has like some nice like etching on it. Kind of like Joker's mask. It's something that looks very familiar, but at the same time, it's very refreshing. It's very like old school. What's that era? Victorian? Yeah. But Art Nouveau. It's a school term. But I just need to get her sword out. So she has a rapier, which is very nice. No paint problems there. As far as like quality-wise, Megahouse has been pretty solid throughout the years. I've never really had a Megahouse figure that has had a problem. So let me just lower the camera down and kind of readjust the picture for you guys to see. So here she is, straight out of the box. She is very nice looking. Well, the thing that I've always enjoyed about her design is that she's basically like female Joker because of this whole like coat design that she has going on here. And I really like her like kind of gymnast aesthetic where she has like the leotard, and you know, there's not a lot going on, but there's enough there where it's really interesting. Like, I feel like if they did more with her like mid-region, like with more like kind of like how Joker has that pattern that kind of runs down his chest, but still, it's a really cool figure. Very basic, but yeah. Oh, before I forget, the figure originally ran for about I think it was $13.80, so about $130 to $140, I believe. Unfortunately, right now it has kind of accumulated or accrued in value. I've seen it pre-owned going for around like $200. Now, of course, I don't know if that's sold, but just as of right now in December of 2020. But I think just because there aren't that many Persona there aren't that many Kasumi figures out there right now. The only ones that are slated are this one, the Kotobukiya one, which should be coming out next week in Japan, and then the Dream Tech one, or it's just like a random company. I forget it right now, but it's basically her in her school outfit. So yeah, and the Kotobukiya one is the more kind of like companion piece to go with the Kotobukiya Joker that has also been released by the same company. So yeah. Now taking a closer look at her face, let's see if we can focus on that. So basically her face is very, I guess it's kind of standard looking. Honestly, there's a lot of, I like her expression. It's kind of cute. She has like, she's really cute in the game. Like, honestly, I've been skipping through the whole game because it's the same thing as Persona 5. You just get the new parts. So then like, I just run the skip function and then it just fast forwards until I hit like a new scene, and I just stop and then just listen to like kind of what's going on. But I definitely recommend. It's kind of like that thing where it's like if you were to recommend one Persona 5 game, you definitely just recommend Royal just because it's nicer. But yeah. What's also cool is that there's a chain right here for her hip where her rapier is. Now the Koto one I think has a molded chain, so that's kind of but I do like the little mini silver chain that runs across. So yeah, her boots are super cool too. I like this kind of thigh-high boot thing going on. It kind of reminds me of Bloodborne for some weird reason, because Bloodborne has those like Jack the Ripper early 1900s era of like London aesthetic. But yeah. And that's that. There's nothing much more to say about her and her outfit. But what's cool is there is like a variation. So her leotard itself is a matte finish, and then her boots are a nice gloss finish. I wouldn't say that it's super crazy enough to the extent that you would notice it off the bat, but just kind of handling the figure, you can kind of feel how it kind of moves around. These cape parts are definitely a little bit, they feel a little bit scary to mess with, so I wouldn't recommend putting her somewhere where she would fall easily, because these feel very brittle, but they're still very nice. Her hair actually has a good amount of shading in it. I really like there's a lot of dark parts in the front and also in the middle, and then towards the back. It's pretty nice too. So definitely her pose is really nice. I think it's really cute. It's kind of like fitting of her character. She's very flexible. So there's that. And then also she does come with the rapier, which we will talk about now. It doesn't come apart, so there's that. But I think, oh, no, you can't put it in there. But I think you're just supposed to put it in here. This would be a smart instruction moment. But we'll just go off the picture. Yeah, you just put it in her hand and she kind of just carries it behind her, which does add to her shelf depth presence. But I honestly don't think that it's too noticeable. Or honestly, it doesn't matter if you have it on there, to be honest. It does take up an additional like 3 inches of room that kind of like poke, but that is kind of weird. I wish it was like instead. Here, let me see if I can just finagle that out of her hand before I break it again. But okay, just for the sake of not destroying this figure, like for example, if the sword was going through her back instead, so it kind of goes vertically upward. But I do kind of understand that why they would do something like this, because I guess it's part of her character. I don't know, but yeah. And then here's the additional mast head. So let's go ahead and take her head off. Woo! She's got that bald man thing going on. But and then you just pop it right in there. Make sure to watch the fingers. It's really easy to install. You don't really have to worry about breaking anything. I am encountering a little bit of stiffness in there. I think it's because it's the first time I'm doing it, and also, there we go. Cool. So, definitely really interesting. Yeah, that's actually really nice. You can kind of see her eyes peeking through here. It's not that like noticeable. Or when you push it down a little bit more, you can kind of see it. But it's cool because, you know, Phantom Thieves. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Honestly, not much else to say about the figure. It's very cool. If you were to pick one between this one and the upcoming Kotobukiya one that's coming out for her like Phantom Thief outfit, I would definitely go with, for now, I'm going to keep saying the Koto one, just because if you have the extra money and you want something that will pair really well with the pre-existing Joker that Kotobukiya put out, that already fits like perfectly. This one I feel like fits more with the Amakuni line, which is the one that has the Panther and the Makoto Queen and the Takemi Tai, which I do have, but I didn't pull off the shelf for this. But because it doesn't take up that much room as the other ones, the base is very simple and it fits very well with the rest of the team. Whereas with the Kotobukiya one, it's very dynamic. There's a lot of things going on. There's like a big picture on the bottom, and there's like a bunch of roses and everything everywhere. So that's definitely more the aesthetic of the Koto stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this quick unboxing. I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for more Persona 5 related goodies and maybe some more anime related goodies. So, yep, bye.